This is my last week of medical leave, and it's gone by so fast. It feels like it's been summer vacation, this life-changing, super painful, weird transition, this liminal space. I'm not used to feeling better every day and having more energy, which is crazy. I like that it's been timed with fall and the ending of a season, because it really feels that way to me in a lot of ways. Not to be emo, but yeah, I'm so sad this is the last week and also excited. And I feel like I'm worried the party's over and everything I've learned and started will just stop, but I know that's not true. The fall always reminds me how everything changes and we can't control that, and it's all part of a bigger thing. As part of my plan to re-emerge into society, or like forced re-emergence, I wanted to look less wretched, so I booked a lash lift and tint in Distillery District. It's 3 p.m., which is basically midnight, and I don't want to go, but I will say on the walk there, once I finally got outside, I was starting to feel better, and a nice old man gave me a good head nod, and I gave him a good head nod, and it was like, yeah, I'm part of a community, I'm in the world, so that was a highlight. And then I went to the coffee shop, and the lady actually recognized me, and she was like, I bet you want a carrot cake. And I actually didn't, but I had to say yes, because that's our connection. And then it was actually a good decision. The lash place is great. The girl didn't talk to me for 1 second. It was peace and quiet, and they have lazy boys. So yeah, it was a success, though I don't like being out so late. Also, remember my bruise, like the crazy bruise? It's pretty much gone. Morning really is the best time, I must say. But today's the big day where I have my post-op appointment with my surgeon, and I'm feeling quite nervous, like just a mix of emotions, because I've done this walk to the doctor's office so many times, like for years, and I've usually felt quite hopeless and scared. And this time it's kind of like the end of an era, like maybe a little bit hopeful. The morning light is just so gorgeous on all the buildings. Everyone was out and about walking to work this morning. Church Street is a solid street because it's not false advertising. It's literally a street with a lot of churches. I don't really know the history, but yeah, it's definitely not like a clickbait street. Church Street is churches. Queen Street is quite scary. I would categorize it in the same bucket as Yonge Street in terms of very scary. I didn't even really film much here because I was scared at any moment someone would like take me, like Liam Neeson taken me. So not much to see here, but be careful on this street. Wow, that honestly went so well. I'm quite shy to tell you about it, but I love my doctors so much. It was so good to see them and not be dying. And yeah, the first one came in, who I love, and like I answered questions. We went through the pathology of not dying, because I was like, I did ask ChatGPT, and she was like, don't do that, because there was a marker for like ovarian cancer, but it's also common with endometriosis. So then I got to show her all my scars, and she was like, these are healing great. And I told her that I was hoping after the surgery I would have abs, and we laughed. I'm allowed to have baths now. I can exercise like slowly, work up to it. I can use like the scar gel patches. She was like, there's no evidence they work though. I was like, no problem. I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, and then she was like, okay, your the main surgeon who I love. I don't want to choose favorites, but I really love her. She was like, she'll come in and say hi. And so then they both came in and she was like, I'm so happy to see you. And I was like, I'm so happy to see you. She's like, you look amazing. And I already did like the exam and she didn't ask to see my belly, but I decided I needed to show her. So just from the sitting position, I like pulled everything up and down and was like, get a load of this. She was like, it's like it never even happened. So yeah, we had a really great chat and I was like, I'm doing so well. And I just kept saying thank you. I really wanted to bring them like gifts and flowers, and I was reading that's not really good to do, and you could do a thank you card or a letter, but then I got shy, like what would I even say, but it was just really full circle and awesome to see them. And then I was like, I guess I'm clear to go back to work now, and they were like, yeah. And I was like, do you think you could give me like a few more months? And we laughed, and I was like, I told my work maybe they're gonna say like this leg needs to come off, and we were laughing, and my surgeon was like, yeah, I know, like how did they do what they do, my God. Not to dox them, but if you have anything like me, Dr. Matter at St. Michael's Gynae, an angel on earth. I can't believe people want to do that for a job and that they do it so well. Like, I'm crying. I love them. So I guess I have to go back to society and be a working girl now? Interesting. But you know what we're going to do first? Winners. Bounty knew no bounds yet again in the Front Street Winners. I love little shit like this. Like, yeah, I have a Kindle, but wow. And then since I've been cleared to start working out slowly again, look at this shit. This is our new life. Need. I also love shit like this, like just little nonsense trays. You could put it on the back of your toilet. You could put it anywhere. And I do actually need a toothbrush holder, but this is like the hardest decision of my life. Like, come on. Tiny little chicken egg cup holders. Maybe that's a bit morbid, but wow, they're gorgeous. I went to the new market a couple times and it's pretty crazy. It's not my favorite, but it's nice. Seems like there's a lot of wasted space up top. But I'm going to the old market today to find a snack. A lot of renovations happening here. Wow. It was amazing to see all these baked goods. I resisted. And then I ended up just getting iced chai at Balzac. I panicked and I just took the one they called out, but I'm worried it's real dairy. But whatever, it's so nice out. The birds, like I just had to take a seat and feel grateful, not to be cheesy, but I'm alive. So, quite happy. Logging on was very scary, but once I got over the hurdle, it was actually great. I love my work people, and I was checking my little emails and pinging my friends, and I really miss sending gifts, and all in all, it went great. So, employment maintained. just had the nicest chat with the girl in the elevator. She was like, your hair is such a good length. And I was like, really? I was thinking of getting it another bob lob. And she was like, no, it's so good. And we just had the nicest chat. You know, like when a girl calls you girl. I've never felt like I belong more. Such a compliment. So yeah, I'm riding pretty high from that and going for sushi. My sister was like, that's not a dinner date. Yeah, this seems to be a little light. I know you want all the prawns. Hey, it's a Saturday in the park. If you're watching this, it means that I did make a YouTube channel. But at the time of filming this, I'm like, I don't know, should I? I'm scared. But yeah, I have nothing to do today, which is amazing because I started back to work yesterday and was like, let's have an empty weekend. Also going back to work on a Friday. Genius. But lately I've been loving this beverage named coffee. I'm back on the dark side. So I think I can trick myself into going out if I can have a cortado. A Nelly cortado. And be like a bird. And there's also like a crazy Navy ship down there that I'm wondering if they would let me on. So that's my mission, and then I can just be home and be home forever. But I should go outside even though I don't want to. We can do it. Can we do it? We can do it. Just a little bit.
Hola, ¿qué hay de nuevo?
Hola Lily, nada nuevo. ¿Y tú?
Yo estoy bien, gracias. Quería saber, ¿te gusta decorar tu casa para las fiestas?
Sí, me gusta saber. Dígame cómo fue su fiesta.
Mi última fiesta fue pequeña, solo con Sari y mi familia. Comimos pastel, escuchamos música y hablamos mucho.
Suena bueno. Me gusta las fiestas pequeño con mi familia y amigos, porque no tengo muchos amigos y estoy tímido.
A mí también me gustan las fiestas pequeñas, son más tranquilas. A veces yo también soy tímida con personas nuevas.
Sí, yo también. Tengo miedo personas no conocidos. Pero conocido tú eres mi amiga mejor. Yo también. Okay, now I'm remembering why it's good to go outside. Also, this is what happens when I wear makeup once. Like, okay, tell me if you found one that doesn't give you eczema, or I don't even know. First time wearing a toque. Kind of depressing because it's like, oh, I remember you. But it's also nice, especially on a windy day.